Hello, my name is Jason Leahy, Executive Director of the Illinois Principals Association. Thanks for joining me for this, what's going to be hopefully a brief IPA talk for you as I'm providing an association update. I want to share a couple of things that we've got going on here at IPA. For those of you that may recall, I used to provide these video updates quite often, kind of gotten away from it. So maybe this will be the start of reintroducing those things from time to time, just to share some of the more substantive things going on with the association, just specifically more pragmatically about the work that we've got going on here at IPA. The first thing that I want to share with you is the fact that the association, due to the growth that we continue to see in our membership over the last couple of years, we've grown about 10% or so, where we were sitting around 6,000 members just a couple of years ago. Now we're up hovering around 6,600 members, as well as the access that people are assuming and achieving with the various programs that we've got going on at IPA. It's cause for us to see some growth in the IPA team in order to provide support and services to all of our members, which then has necessitated the need for us to add on to the office here in Springfield. The last time that we added on was back in 2016, and are going to look to do that here again this summer. And it's going to be a fairly substantive build. If you've ever been to the office here at IPA, to the south of the structure, we own a half lot, which we have put a parking lot in, but then there is a grassy area that does have space for us to add on to the facility. And it's going to be a rather large build in comparison to some of the smaller additions that we've done over the last decade or so up to this point, since the building is built. The original structure was built back in 2001 rather. So if you can believe it's been that long, but it's going to be about a 3,000 square foot addition to the office here to the south, which is just right over my shoulder. So that window you see actually will disappear. There will be an addition that will be put on there, allow us to add about 7 offices here at the within our office facility overall. We're going to put on a video studio as well, since video work is something that is extremely important to our delivery of services. When you think about the content we create for programs like the Ed Leaders Network and other things that we do, IPA talks like this, when we have guests here in the office and such. So that will serve us well. A couple of bathrooms, a little kitchenette area, for the team to have that will inhabit the offices on this side of the building, and so on and so forth. So excited about it. It's will really fill out all of the physical footprint of space that we have here in Springfield, and really will serve us well, not only today, but will provide us opportunity for growth for many, many years to come. So that part is really exciting. The board has been deliberating about this really for some time. It's actually something that we considered right before the pandemic. And then when COVID happened, we hit the pause button and slowed everything down, as you would expect. And then over the last 6 to 12 months, it's become apparent that this is something we need to look at seriously again. Back in January, the board reviewed some original struct drawings and various things for the addition. We've made some modifications since then. The board took bids, and the Johnco Company, which is actually based out of Peoria, but they do a significant amount of work in Springfield, is going to take on the project and hopefully start very soon. We got a little bit of permitting work that we still have to do with the city, get all of that nailed down. We'll be underway, and hopefully we'll have everything finished up sometime early to late fall when we're all wrapped up. So that's the first thing for you. The second item that I want to be sure to let you know about is we are going to be shifting our IPA Connect technology to previous technology that we've actually used. It's technology we still use to power ELN Connect, but we're going to move back to a platform that has served us well over the years. We tested out some new technology over the last couple of years, and while that technology is proficient, it really is not sufficient. We feel like for us, when we think about some of the sophistication of our technology growth and the things that we want to be doing to have our various systems be connected, be integrated, be talking with one another, and the kind of support that we want to provide you as a member of the association moving forward. So we are going to be pivoting back to some technology that we've used previously. that has continued to grow and improve, and looks like it will do a really nice job for us meeting our needs moving forward. So IPA Connect, as we look to make that transition, will be down for a few days at the end of June. And our goal is by July 1, right around that time frame, to relaunch IPA Connect on the new platform. The team's doing a really good job working hard in preparation for that. The last thing that I want to share with you, and I'm going to work on bringing up the IPA website and sharing that with you so I can talk you through a couple of things. So I'm looking off over here to the side because that's where I'm able to share my screen and look at it here. But I want to talk to you about the new principal evaluation plan. And hopefully you've heard about it up to this point. But if you have not, I want to let you know about where you can access the new school leader evaluation plan that IPA has been working on in collaboration with our state partners in the School Leader Collaborative over the last couple of years. It's something that we piloted here in Illinois and already have a lot of school districts across the state that are looking to adopt this plan or getting training audits and all of that. But if you are interested in the evaluation plan, taking a look, we have opened it up so that anybody, whether you're a member or not, can have access to it, download it, and see it. Come to the resources tab. It's where you can most quickly get to it. You come down to the school leader evaluation plan. You can click on that and you can download it straight on from here. Now, a couple of things that if you're not aware to note about the evaluation plan is, number one, is the Performance Evaluation Advisory Council, PEAC, which is an arm of which is the arm of ISB that oversees evaluation, the training of evaluators and such. They have made the determination that this school leader evaluation plan be the state's chosen default model for school districts if they don't have their own plan. And so it's important to note that this plan is not required to be used, but is available. And we already seen several school districts take a look at it and start to work to adopt it into their school. The other thing related to PEAC and what's happening is that because this plan is now the default plan, the required evaluator training for school leaders, principals, and APs, that training now is in alignment with this school leader evaluation plan. And it's under a new academy number, 4050. So Administrator Academy number 4050. It's a 2-day in-person training. And anyone that is going to be evaluating people moving forward to be school leaders will need to take that training. Now, you only have to take that training when it fits within your certification cycle. So if you've already taken the school leader evaluation plan training and your certification's not up for a couple of years, you don't have to take this training until you're into your new certification cycle. What you've done up to this point will be just fine. Just know moving forward, starting July 1st of this year, anytime you are in need of taking the school leader evaluation training or the principal evaluator training, it will be 4050 and it will be on this new plan. IPA has worked with IASA, Regional Offices of Education, that deliver this training to train up trainers so that they're ready to go. And if there is interest that you've got to take a look at this plan and maybe have your school leaders take a deep dive into this plan, but maybe not want to do that 2-day training, IPA also offers an Administrator Academy 3967, which is a 1-day Administrator Academy that will give you a deep dive into the plan. And we're seeing several districts take advantage of this. IPA does have these academies scheduled as well for people. If you only got 1 or 2 administrators that need to do it or want to take a look at it, can go there and be sure to participate. So where you can find out more information about all of this on the IPA website is if you come to our Learning tab. Okay, come down to this Academies and Workshops section. If you click on Evaluator Training, you can see that. And across here, we've got information related to both the teacher and the principal evaluator training. So when you click on the tab for the principal evaluator initial training, what you'll see, you can scroll down here, see the requirements. You will notice This is course 4050. So it's for a while, what you're going to find is even for those that are needing to do initial or retraining for principal evaluation, they're going to take 4050. That's something that I failed to reference just a moment ago when I was speaking of this. So just note, probably the next 5 years or so, anybody that is needing principal evaluator training, whether it be initial or retraining, it's going to be the 4050 training. And the purpose for that is to get everybody on the same page. And of course, with this being a 5-year certification cycle here in Illinois, that's the period of time it's going to take. If you would prefer to just do that 1-day training, you can click on the School Leader Eval Plan training page, and you can see the various academies that are lined up between now and at least through the end of August that we currently have scheduled. And again, those are similar to the 4050 training. These are also in person available for you. Just important to emphasize here with regards to this evaluation plan, this is something that is in alignment with our school leader paradigm. If you're curious about the paradigm, haven't seen this leadership framework that we developed, again, in collaboration with several other states across the country, you can download it here. It is a deeply researched framework that you're able to also download the research references that go along with it. It's a 122-page document. If you're working on your dissertation, this would be something worth checking out. And it is something that, in addition to the evaluation plan, a framework that we have developed a significant number of resources to support school leaders with under what we're now calling our school leader paradigm system. And I'll save getting into this more in a future update. But if you're curious about it, want to learn more, we do have districts now that are contacting us about the paradigm and some of the training that we offer specifically on the framework. And recently, I actually had the fortune of being up in the Oswego School District talking about the becoming side of the school leader paradigm, which is critically important. But I will note on this page, since I'm here, is if you go to this Explore tab, okay, on this paradigm system pages, if you scroll down, you can see the school leader paradigm here. You can see how we've broken this page up into the various components of the paradigm. On the becoming side, you have the 3 intelligences. On the doing side, you have these 3 domains. And then we have the components that fall under each of the intelligences and each of the domains. And what we've done is we've tagged all of IPA's content and supports to the various elements of the paradigm that are applicable to them. And then we've created these links to search results pages of all the resources that have been tagged with these various elements of the paradigm. So let's just show you a quick example. If I click on relationships here, you can see relationships listed at the top. We've got a definition of relationships, how it is aligned to the paradigm, connected to that, and then all of these supports and trainings that go along with it. Our administrator academies that are tagged with relationships, on-demand administrator academies, Ed Leaders Network courses that are available, micro-credentials that are available, ELN webinars that we've had over the years. These have been recorded. In fact, you can get to these without even logging in or anything, and it pops up here right in your screen to be able to see it. You can see these physical resources that have been tagged with relationships, our entry plan, the school leader calendar, of course, the evaluation plan, the assistant principal playbook, school leadership that fits, which is our job search resource, video content, IPA talks, Ignite sessions from conference, our IPA stories, and then these essential elements of work that we do at IPA, essential resources that come up on all of the search pages. So I invite you to check that out when convenient. Again, you can find access to all of these resources and support. So if you happen to be in a situation where you're working on a growth plan right now and want to grow in any one of these areas, you could absolutely connect utilizing some of these resources within your plan as what you're going to do to continue to learn and grow as a school leader. So those are a couple of things that I have for you. Appreciate you tuning in to learn a little bit more about our building project, our work with our technology to continue to enhance how we leverage technology to support you, and then, of course, our new evaluation plan and our leadership framework, the school leader paradigm. As always, if there's anything that IPA or I can do for you, don't hesitate to give us a call here, or you can check us out on the web at ilprinciples.org. Take care.